Hello everyone, my name is Simran Kapoor and I warmly welcome you to my channel English Made Easy. Today we are going to discuss the top 10 unique responses to thank you that we receive from so many people around very often. And this is a revamp of my previous video with the same subject, 60 creative ways to say you're welcome. So I decided to give a remix so that it becomes easier for you to remember 10 phrases rather than remembering the complete 60 phrases. Alright, so the first 5 phrases would be the formal phrases that you can use with the people who you have formal relations with. Alright, and the next 5 would be the informal phrases that you can use with the people who are close to your heart. These are your friends, these are your family, these are your cousins, your close friends, your close relatives, or whosoever. Alright, so with this, let's get started with the video and with the phrase number 1. I'm happy to be of assistance. So you can use this while you are doing a job, or you can use this in a formal gathering, in a formal environment. Basically, you can use this with the people with whom you have formal relations or who you talk to on formal basis. You cannot get friendly with them or you cannot get informal with them. All right, you like to maintain formal relations with. So for example, thank you for providing me the order details, and you would say I'm happy to be of assistance, or you would say I'm glad to help, I am pleased to help, or I'm glad to be of assistance. All right, next one, the pleasure is all mine. Again, you can use this in a formal situation with the formal people, and it goes like, for example, thank you for giving such an outstanding makeover to my room. And you would say, the pleasure is all mine. Or you can say, the pleasure was all mine. So the next is, that's what good colleagues do. Again, you can use this in your office. You can use this with your colleagues, in your job, okay? With your subordinates, with your boss. For example, I knew it's only you who could solve this issue. Thank you so much. And you would say, that's what good colleagues do. Or you can say, just doing my job, just doing my duty. Next, the feeling is mutual. So it means you also share the same feelings like the other person has for you. If the other person is thankful to you, you are also thankful to them. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Thank you for such a remarkable coordination on the project with me. And you would say, the feeling is mutual. That means I am also thankful to you because the coordination from your side was also remarkable. So these were the formal phrases or the unique responses that you can use instead of using you're welcome. That's super boring, super common, and it shows no meaning and no feelings of yours. Now with this, let us move on to our next phrases, and the next ones would be the informal ones. That means these phrases or the responses you use, they would be used in conversations with the people who you have informal relations with. That means who are close to your heart. It could be your friends, it could be your family, it could be your cousins, it could be your relatives. All right, so number 1 is of course or sure thing. For example, thank you for helping me in watering the plants. And you would say, of course. Or you would say, sure thing. Now it means that it is obvious I would help you. It's of course I would help you. Or it means for sure, okay? That we shorten it to it's sure thing, okay? So that means it's a sure thing I would help you. So it is shortened to sure thing. So next is no sweat, or you can also say no biggie. All right, for example, it is very difficult to handle my baby, but you did it so well, thank you so much. And you would say no sweat or no biggie. That means it's not any big deal for me, it's a thing that I would do easily. All right, next is don't give it a second thought. For example, it was really a hard equation. Thank you so much for helping me solve it out. And you would say, don't give it a second thought. All right. Next is, your smile is thanks enough. For example, a new laptop was all that I needed. Thank you so much. And you would say, your smile is thanks enough. You can use this response with your brother, with your sister, specifically if they are young, or anybody who is very close to you. And with this, we move on to our last phrase, and that is, I know you would do the same for me. For example, thank you for such a beautiful birthday celebration. And you would say, I know you would do the same for me. So you can use this response with your close ones, with your friends, or with your family. So these were the total 10 unique responses to thank you that you must use instead of using that monotonous, super boring, and super lifeless you're welcome. Alright? Better use these phrases in the conversations and increase your vocabulary level to the next higher level. With this, I sign off from today's video. Until next time, take care of yourself and we will meet soon.